It is somewhat inspired by it, like especially the use of like the strings and like this like, rhythmic effect and this unsettling.
Strange little, this unsettling sounds that come to you from all the places.
Welcome back, guys, to another trailer react. Today we are with Minko. Minko, welcome.
Thank you.
Minko has been writing an amazing ambient album for us, but then also you have written brilliant tracks for our trailer series. And now we thought, like, hey, how cool would it be to pick one of your favorite trailers or even movies and react on that and tell a little bit more about why you like it. So what did you pick?
I picked the trailer of Glass.
Glass. So Glass is Shalaman, right?
Yeah. And
I'm not sure if I'm saying the name right though.
No, I really liked Unbreakable. And I was looking forward to seeing Glass. I haven't seen the movie, I must be honest.
Okay, but this is quite of an old movie, so you were hyped for it?
It's 2019. So, and then in 2020, my son was born.
Okay,
afterwards,
makes sense.
No movies to the cinemas and stuff. So I'm waiting for it on streaming and maybe rent it someday or then
that is interesting. I have that with the movie Dune. I would really love to see it, but I haven't had the time to pick a good day to see it.
That's also an interesting trailer one. By
yeah?
The way. We're going to do that the next time.
Next time we're going to react on Dune then.
Yeah.
So
we've both seen it then, right?
We need. Oh, but you haven't seen it here?
No.
Okay, but then you have to watch this one and
Glass. Yeah.
Okay, so let's dive into it, and then we dive we go into a little bit more detail on what we think of the music, what we think of the whole concept. And I have seen the movie, so I'm actually curious what you think it's gonna be. Yeah.
Yeah, but we are two trailer nerds, so I think we can totally geek out on a trailer.
We'll see. We'll see if we align, if we sync up with that.
Yeah.
So let's see what Glass will have for us. The nice piano ping, huh?
Yeah, that's a trailer thing, right?
Belief in oneself is contagious.
I do like it. Yeah. It's a little bit cliche, but I do like it.
And that was then, yeah, that's like the hero, right?
Bruce Willis.
Yeah.
Are fighting for the broken.
I love the rhythms, like the little the clock tick. We have it in the horror in our Lucid Nightmare series a lot. These clocks.
Yeah. And it works. It doesn't need more than this. In my opinion,
it's thrilling.
Exceptionally strong, but there are men who are as strong as you.
Yeah. Mysterious.
Yeah.
And all these people aligned from all these single movies.
Yeah.
From Split.
Extraordinary IQ. You think you are superhuman?
From Unbreakable.
What if I suggested that you are mistaken?
Oh man. It's kind of like Marvel.
To us all.
Super.
That got me the first time I saw it. Like,
it's scary. It's like it's almost not human. These,
that's what it's about, right? That's what it's about.
A lot of people are going to get hurt. Don't do this.
It's like almost like a Marvel superhero universe, but then with a little bit more real and
more gritty.
Definitely gritty. He's a good actor. Oh man.
And then it drops.
This is
These sounds that are great. Oh. It's nice. It's that's a nice one. It's in some way very traditional, but it works. It's also very minimalistic.
Yeah, and I really like that. This is a track by Richard Schreiber.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I did courses with him, and this is, I think, it's called Rakasha.
Rakasha.
Rakasha. And it's like, basically, it's just a cello.
How do you come up with your names, by the way?
Sometimes it's luck. Sometimes I figure I have a list of names that I would really want to use. With the ambient stuff, I've got an idea about what the album is about, and then I start brainstorming, and then 10 names come out.
Okay.
And I started doing it like that. And with the trailer stuff,
I think this fits though. It's almost like it's the name of the track is already fitting a little bit of that rhythmic stuff. This like clock thing.
I could ask Richard if the names were already there when he wrote it. It could be.
Curious.
But how do you do it in house? Do you rename names?
Funny enough, I always see colors with music, so I somewhat start with this track feels a little bit more purple or more blue, and from that I somewhat got a name. And back in the day I used too complex names where it's like, okay, I need to be really putting time into it.
Yeah.
Eventually you try to make it a little bit more like, yeah, that seems like the right fit.
Yeah.
Some sort of association with a track. If it's a little bit more epic, then there are some more epic names to it than more sweet names. So somewhat it feels, and maybe sometimes you're wrong and sometimes you're right.
Yeah. In the end, it's about music, right?
Yeah. So what do you think? Like they start off with this very traditional, like the piano notes. I do think it's.
And then you get the voice, and then with the voice, I said, "Whoa, is that okay? Is this what it's about?" And then you got the Bruce Willis thing where he has the iconic.
Like the
raincoat.
Yeah.
Which I thought was really that is an inspiring scene in Unbreakable. So they bring that back again.
I like how he kind of like how Marvel has like, of course, Avengers, the whole movie with all the superheroes together. This is somewhat because they all have superpowers.
Yeah.
Also, I think this is what Shyamalan wanted, right? This universe now together, Glass.
Yeah.
I think the guy from Split, I don't know what name he actually has.
Yeah.
And the guy from Breakable, Bruce Willis. That's pretty cool. And you haven't seen this one, and you were hyped for it.
I was really hyped for it, but my son was born the year when it came out, and I haven't had the time to really sit down and be able to watch it. And also, it wasn't in the streaming when I had the time, so.
And is this track somewhat inspiring you? Like it's like, oh wow, you hear this track, you're like, wow, I want to do something similar in that sense.
It really got me, because we all know the trailer music, like the Avengers stuff, like big one and big and then more and more. I sometimes joke more cowbell, but it's more kitchen sink, more kitchen sink, more. And this one it's really emotional. It really gets under your skin and it works.
It's tiny, it's like minimalistic, but it actually has like all the effects that get you in this unsettling vibe, which I think is a very great fit for this movie.
Yeah, and it's also, it keeps simple and it keeps building. And with the course that I did with Richard, we made some of those tracks ourselves, and I really ended up liking it.
Okay.
So that's why I also love the horror stuff.
Did he do a breakdown? Did he do a breakdown for this specific trailer?
There is, I think, on the YouTube of him, you can see, you can look for a Rakasha trailer music breakdown, and he's got his Logic files and how he does it, and he really, that's really amazing how he does it. And
let's see, we probably link in the description for people who want to see that.
Yeah, that's down here, right?
That's an even, that's somewhere down there.
Okay.
But no, I think that's great. Like that's an even deeper dive into how it's been created.
Yeah, and it's I ended up liking doing that kind of horror stuff so much that I did an album with Richard on it.
Yeah.
And he also did tracks for your horror
Lucid
stuff.
Nightmares, yeah.
Yeah. And you were like, "Wow!" and I was like.
Yeah, I think like I can really see the style, like the style that you hear here and the style that you have implemented. Like, it is somewhat inspired by it, like especially the use of like the strings and like this like, rhythmic effect and this unsettling.
Strange little, this unsettling sounds that come to you from all the places, and that's.
It's a great fit.
So trailer music doesn't need to be the big orchestral thing all the time. It's just music that gets under your skin and tries to sell the story or sell the emotions.
I believe so. If it's selling the mood, if it's selling kind of the atmosphere, that's great. If you can reach that.
Maybe selling is the wrong word. Maybe supporting it or building it up more. And in the end, they're selling the movie to us with the trailers, of course. So
I am very curious, like if you watch it, if it lives up to your expectation now.
I'm afraid I don't know it anymore.
I have seen it, but I won't spoil anything.
Okay.
No, but it's interesting. I like this trailer. I think it's a good favorite.
Yeah.
Thank you for bringing it.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I think that's it for this one, guys. If you like this, we're gonna react more with composers on the trailers that we really like from games and movies. If you like this and you want to see more, make sure to subscribe and follow us on our channels, and you're gonna see a lot more of this. See you next time. Thank you, guys.
Bye.